Sitaram everybody, my name is Vivek Ramdan. Welcome back to Triveni, What You Know, and we are here with Pondaji.
Khemraj, Vyas.
Khemraj,
Vyas.
Khemraj Vyas
From Charlieville.
from Charlieville. So he has come here. We are having Nashta Sabah in Triveni Monday. This event here, all they can eat buffet. If you didn't come, well, you miss out. So we are going to ask you some questions about Indian arrival. They still studying as Indian arrival. Right, so you ready?
Yes.
Alright, well, I kind of spring it on here. So.
Right, it doesn't matter.
Alright, so the first question. What are two types of music that the Indians contributed to the Caribbean style?
Alright, our foreparents, when they came, of course they brought an entire culture with them. With the culture, we mean song, music, dance, food, dress, all of these things. So prominent among them was the harmonium and the kola.
Yeah.
And of course the jantar was indigenous to Trinidad.
Yeah.
They created that in Trinidad.
Why know the story behind Danta?
I don't know the story behind jantar, but I know for sure that, you know, when they're singing and they're the drum, they need a little percussion.
Yeah.
So that you need something to add a little rhythm on
Yeah, I feel like when you're singing Kirtan and they don't have a Danta,
No,
it
it feels very empty. It feels very empty. So that is a very important part of what we can refer to as the indigenous instrument. Of course, things like the chal, right, and the little majira, those were very important. The chal and singing, the choktal and so forth, you know, that was very important. So it helped, and of course, these things are still alive up to today.
Exactly.
You know,
Carry
after
on.
180 years, with the advancement of music and different types of instruments, we have still retained the harmonium, dholak, tabla, and tal. This is so essential for us, and of course, anything else could be added on, the electronic keyboard and so forth. All of these are added on.
So it's basically now, so it's like Trinidad, it's like a color pot of different,
We retain what is ours, and we include some of the Western. So it is no surprise to find that, you know, Trinidad, that instrument that is indigenous to Trinidad, the pan is now also being incorporated in, you know, some our music. So it is indeed everything but for song, music, dance, culture.
Excellent answer. Well, I'll get a round of applause for that. Alright, so can you name some of, you can elaborate if you want, you can name some of like Indian foods that contributed to like, foods in Trinidad that take Indian inspiration?
Yes, well, now, like when as I said, when our foreparents came to Trinidad, they brought food was one of the important things. But with the passage of time, Trinidad Indians have created their own style of food, right? So that we will find like what we call the dal puri and the salad roti and these things. And in addition to that, our way of cooking. Remember in Trinidad, since when our foreparents came, we didn't have all the spices that there was in India.
In Trinidad, the whole thing is green season and onion, garlic pepper.
Right. So and then you know you have your curry mango and achar masala and you know. So when you eat a curry potato and dal puri, it is a unique thing to Trinidad. And the basab, what we call the basab shak, you know, it is not so common in India. As a matter of fact, in my visit to India, I think it was only in Kolkata that we got the paratha. Yeah. So
in fact, Calcutta was the place that the Indians took off from.
Yes, a lot of them came from Calcutta, and you know they left via Calcutta also. So yeah, our food is you know very unique. As a matter of fact, you know, like when we have groups visiting in India, we want tomato soup. They don't know exactly how we make it. So they will allow our people to go to their kitchen, of course maintaining all the sanitary conditions, and you know we will make our tomato chokha that we are accustomed to, make the vegan chokha that we are accustomed to, and they enjoy it tremendously. So you know, we have certainly, Trinidad has certainly contributed to the food variety in the entire world. So that's
right. So last question here, right? So you can give me some, so I think the table Bhojpuri words, right? So you can give me some of the words and what the inspiration behind it.
Well, the thing about it is, you know, like when our parents came, many of them were from fields and so forth. They were not educated, right? So that their language was Bhojpuri. Now Bhojpuri, it sounds like a Bhojpuri Hindi, but Bhojpuri is a language by itself.
Yeah.
You know, and like, you know, our parents said, "Arey bhai, kya karela?" You know, they said, when they want to ask, what you doing? They say, kya karela? You say, ghar jao.
Yeah.
I'm going home, you know, saying, you know, kaam kaha kar rahe hain? So, you know, these are the words we hold, that kind of thing. And right now, kya hai? What is your thing? That is more traditional Hindi, but you know, they have some of these words.
That's the only sentence on when you need to banana ham kya hai.
Yeah, so, it is a sad thing though that, you know, we did not keep the language. You know, if our foreparents had one fault, I would say that they did not insist that we learn the language.
Because if you compare Trinidad, it's mostly English, right?
Yes.
But then if you look at, I think it's Suriname, they are Hindi.
If you look at Suriname, boy, I tell you, as a funded I'm ashamed to speak with these little children 4 5 years old. You know, we'll rattle off that. They learn it from early childhood. But they maintain that even in America, Canada, and so forth. Wherever you have the Indian parents, their children must learn the Hindi first, or whatever their language, Gujarati or whatever it is. And the other nationalities, they will ensure that the children speak their home language. And then
We just didn't do that.
unfortunately, we didn't do it in Trinidad. However, still, you know, we read our scriptures, Ramayana and so forth in Hindi. We still have the competence to understand and to read and to explain. So that is still being maintained, which is a great thing, I think, for our people in this land. We stand out tall in the Caribbean in that, you know, we're very fortunate in Trinidad, Guyana, and Suriname to have funders. And our culture is maintained all up in the north. Vyas and St. Lucia, Martin, all of them had Indian servants coming down, Indians. But there is no Hinduism there because there is no funders. Right? So we went to St. Lucia, we gave girls named Sita Radha, but they are not a Hindu. They have the names, but they are no funders, they are no propagators. So eventually they will turn to something else. So very fortunate here.
This is a very good thing, you know, we spread our culture and we stuck and shining strong.
Well, the thing about it, in spite of suppression and oppression, we held on to our culture. The government and all governments hardly did anything for us. You know, they never considered us and our culture as being meaningful. It was a sideline kind of culture. But we maintained it, and now we are national front with it. You can't have an Indian culture in Trinidad without having Indian music, song and dance.
Exactly,
Right?
So now we have what the NCIC as a main organization.
Yes, that is one of the organizations. And then every little group, unique to this Trinity Mandir here, the Vyas complex, every temple contributes towards maintaining.
Because every village you go there have at least one temple.
Yes, and you know, they propagate the culture. All right, you take care.
So,
Take care, all you guys.
yeah.
So what are you going to do with this?